r/AskReddit by Redmond Dts. What's the worst reason you woke up? Being woken up to be told someone you know died certainly qualifies. Or when you already know, but you wake up in that ignorant bliss that lasts for about a second and then it hits you. And this goes on for a long time. It's been about 15 years and I still will wake up on occasion thinking I have to tell my older brother something cool that I know he'd love to hear about. Or have a vivid dream about how it was all a mistake and he's still here. Happens less often than it used to, but oof, does it ever still hurt. My cat was throwing up right next to me. She brought you breakfast, how cute. I live in Hawaii. That time we got the missile scare. One time I got woken up by a blood-curdling scream in the middle of the night. I live alone and it also woke up my dog, who was freaked out the rest of the night. Searched everywhere including outside and didn't find anything. I was freaked out a couple years ago by a wailing child that turned out to be a cat. I once ran downstairs because I could hear a screaming cat. I just heard a car screech, so I was ready for broken bones and blood. Instead I interrupted a feline three-way. Being clearly asleep, and then someone wakes you to ask, "Are you asleep?" My alarm rung. It's a daily struggle. I woke up to my mom calling me sobbing because she thought I had died. I was 10 hours away and my blood sugar was severely low and wasn't answering any calls. That was horrifying. Had a water pipe rupture right above my bed. Felt like I was being waterboarded. Woke up to my father calmly telling me that my brother jumped off a bridge. The world stopped for a second. Well, when I was in high school I always slept in study hall. One day I farted in my sleep so hard it woke me up and everyone was dying laughing at me. My parents freaking out every day when school starts in 2 hours and I get there with an hour and a half to spare. I mean, come on. I was late by 4 minutes once. Some of the kitchen ceiling fell in and landed on the dining room table. I once woke up as I had this gut feeling that something wasn't right. Turns out it's what appeared to be my mom standing over me holding a knife. Quite possibly, the most terrifying experience of my life. What did she do with the knife? I'm shocked. She just stood there. The knife was a couple inches from my face. The creepiest thing, however, was when I confronted her about it the next day. She seemed to have no idea what I was on about. So either she was sleepwalking and doesn't remember, or that was a possibility I don't really like to think about. I sneezed in my sleep. It woke me up and I couldn't go back to sleep. 16-year-old me woke up at 4 AM to my father telling that I am now the man of the house and I have to take care of my younger brother and mother. I never saw him again. What a terrible thing to do. How did you guys get through that? Luckily, mom had a good job and we have a strong family of aunts and uncles. My 6-year-old standing by the bed saying, "Mummy, I don't feel good." Quickly followed by them projectile vomiting all over me, the bed, the carpet and even the curtain. When I turned on the room light it looked like a horror scene. I still can't eat spaghetti without dry reaching. Shared a bunk bed with my brother, he had the top bunk. He also was a bedwetter up until 12. My parents got waterproof sheets to help so everything just ran off. I'd wake up to it dripping on my forehead. A shooting at the end of the block when I was 10. It was like 1 AM and it was over some gang stuff. The guy survived but he was screaming until the first responders showed up. New York City, Saturday morning. Slept in so the sun started to shine in through my 12th floor apartment building bedroom window. Saw a slight flicker of a shadow, heard a loud wet thump, and someone screaming, which got me out of bed. Suicide by jumping from the 24th floor. That's all folks. Thank you for watching. Have a nice evening. Kitos.